Welcome to the Angel Mystic podcast, where spiritually open minds come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting, plus weekly angelic insights as I pull cards for the week ahead. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife, to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life, as seen on ITV, Channel 4, and writer for Fate and Fortune magazine. My hope is this podcast is your go-to resource for navigating life with more ease and flow. Whether you're a beginner on the spiritual path or a seasoned practitioner, join us as we unlock the secrets of connection and harness the power of manifestation to create the life you desire. Please rate, review, share and subscribe each episode as we embark on the Angel Mystic podcast. And don't forget to head over to show notes to find all the useful links to many free, amazing resources. Now let's delve in. Welcome back to the Angel Mystic podcast. This is a continuation from the last episode. So if you haven't listened to episode 142, yes, 142. Who knew I could do so many episodes? Make sure you do, because this one, it's last time we talked about affirmations. This time we're talking about visualizations. And I have called this episode Why You Can't Visualize and the Different Ways to Do It. So I mentioned on the end of the last episode that this is really my favorite thing. Affirmations and visualizations, honestly, I love them because they help us manifest and they keep our energy in alignment. But if I had to only pick one thing, it's going to be a visualization. And it is my 100% go-to tool. It always makes me feel good. So you might be wondering, well, what actually really is a visualization? Yes, it can be little flash thoughts of that new car sat on your drive. It needs to be something that's going to bring an excited feeling to you. And I always think that's a really good way of knowing if you are in alignment with what it is that you want. If you're getting giddy and excited when you think about it, that's a good feeling. That's what you want. It's what you're aiming for. Or you could do longer, more in-depth visualizations where you are running through a whole scene or an ideal day or your dream life. There's no rules apart from it makes you feel good. Visualization is a really powerful tool because it works with your unconscious mind and it helps you create really strong imagined images that then can turn into your reality. And it's your body's way of starting to respond emotionally to that. You do have to feel it first to manifest. I always say that we manifest twice, once in our mind, second in reality. And when we're starting to feel that because we're doing visualizations, we start to respond to it. And this is how the manifestations start to speed up. It really is about thinking it first. And I think that's incredible that you can actually think about something and make it turn up in your life. It blows my mind still. Whether that's just a little thing, I often get people to start with little things, maybe a parking space, maybe somebody making them a cup of tea, and build up to the bigger things. But visualization helps you become energetically aligned and also, let's use the word familiar with what you want. And this matters because so many times people push away their desires because they don't really understand how they're going to feel, or they don't feel safe, or they feel like mission impossible. Because if your manifestations do feel like mission impossible, they will become impossible. Visualization helps us soften that resistance. So I often think that people try too hard. And this is a big mistake with visualizing. It's almost like they're forcing. They're thinking, oh, I need it to be crystal clear. Movie scenes, like a perfect movie running through your mind. perfect concentration. You do not. You'll be pleased to know you do not. Some people think that, and to be fair, some people are incredibly, what's the word I'm looking for? Gifted, I suppose, in being able to naturally visualize vividly. But I am not one of them. I am not one of them. But there is so many other ways that you can visualize. Some people visualize more emotionally. That's me. I definitely visualize more emotionally. People just sense and know things. All of this is okay. In fact, when people are saying, I can't visualize, and they're probably thinking that people are running a movie through their mind, they're seeing the full image in their mind. Know that that is not always the case. When we visualize, sometimes we are only getting snippets. Sometimes we are feeling things. Sometimes we are sensing things, knowing things. This is all visualizing. There is no visualization exam that you need to pass. And the goal is definitely not perfection. The goal is alignment, if anything. So we all visualize it in many different ways. And to get this clear to you, think about when you got up this morning. What did you do? When you were getting dressed, can you visualize that? And perhaps when I say visualize, I should perhaps use the word recall. Because when you are recalling that, are you thinking it? Are you feeling it? Are you seeing it? Are you hearing something? You know, if I was to ask you what's your favorite meal, you would answer in a form of visualization. Where was the best holiday you've ever had? You would answer in the form of a visualization. Whether that's hearing, seeing, feeling, sensing, knowing. It's not all visualizing. So imagine for a moment that you are looking back on something that has manifested, something that you want. Maybe it's checking your bank account, maybe it's getting the message that you want. I want you to remember it. I want you to remember how it would feel checking your bank account. Remember how it would feel getting the message. When we're visualizing, sometimes we need to look at it as like we're just remembering. And you will have other memories in your mind that will be pretty similar. I can always remember going to a Mind, Body and Spirit event, and it was an incredible event. It really was amazing. I used to do the circuit quite often, do lots of different events. I don't do them now, but this one particular event, I was snowed under. I was booked out for all my readings. I was there on my own. This much earlier on in my career. I had to put a tin on my table and say it was an honesty box. If anybody wanted to buy any of my books, they just help themselves. And when I went and did a talk, I was in a room and it was crammed, absolutely full of people. People were sat on the floor. People were stood at the back. And I remember the feeling of success from that event. And any time I've wanted to manifest more success, I remembered how that felt. And I've almost taken the feelings from that. I've remembered them and put them into a future event. So that is a way that you can visualize too. To be honest with you, there's so many ways that you can visualize, but you've always got to remember, are they making you feel good? You don't need to visualize for a long time. You can do mini visualizations. Just 10 seconds counts. You can spend a few moments visualizing as you're going to sleep, as you're making a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, as you're sat in a traffic jam. You can have your eyes open. You don't have to have your eyes closed. But these tiny little repeated moments, building that energy of anticipation, of excitement, of what it is that you want, is you doing the work, and your manifestations then start to come in really fast for you. And when we come to talk about visualizing feelings, some people seem to struggle seeing images. So if that's you, which is a bit like me, focus on the feelings. How will it feel to have what it is that you want? Is it that freedom, security? Is it feeling loved? Is it feeling healthy? Is it feeling fit? Is it feeling supported? Is it feeling calm around money? Those feelings are so important. Those feelings are manifesting energy too. And you've probably heard about vision boards and how powerful they are. And vision boards are great because they keep your desires in a place where you can look at them and you can feel into them and you can visualize them each day. And you can do vision boards in so many different ways these days. Online, on a bit of cardboard, in a picture frame, you know, as your screensaver on your phone. But I prefer another way to do this. And I love a vision board, though I haven't got one. I haven't had one for years. And that is because when you put a vision board up, you need to have it in a place where you can look at it a lot. And one of the reasons I'm really good at manifesting is that I don't generally tell people what I'm manifesting, just because I don't want anyone else's opinion, because I don't want their energy coming in and distracting me from what I believe is truly possible. So if I had a vision board up in my home and then somebody came in and went, "Oh, what's that on your vision board?" I wouldn't want to tell them. So I love to do a crystal grid instead. And the crystal grid is where I charge all the crystals with the intentions of everything that I want. And if you don't know how to do a crystal grid, there's a crystal grid guide in Spiritual Versity. Spiritual Versity is £25 for the whole year. You get a crystal grid guide, you get grounding protection meditation, angel signs decoder, 2 live events for goal setting each year, huge discounts. And now, because it's a year old, I've added in some subliminal affirmations. But crystal grids for me are incredible for manifesting. And I reset it every new moon. So going back to other ways to visualize, audio visualizations are great. When you've created a visualization, you can record it on your phone. There is nothing more powerful than your own voice to your unconscious mind. And this will start to reprogram your unconscious mind. So you can start being in that receptive state of receiving those manifestations that you want. And when you do your affirmations that we talked about in the last episode and your visualizations and use them as the belt and braces to keep your energy in alignment, your manifesting is just going to get so much better. Your affirmations will help shift the stories you're telling yourself, your internal dialogue. And the visualizations will help change your emotional state. And when they come together, they start to bring consistency. Consistency is key. Consistency matters. This is how you become a successful, powerful manifester if you are consistent. If you're willy-nilly, you ain't going to get a lot. So use these powerful tools to align your energy. Don't do them because they feel a hassle and a chore. If they feel stressful, don't do them. You need to tweak them. They've got to make you feel good. If visualizing makes you feel anxious, do something else. Make sure that you feel safe to receive and that your nervous system is not exhausted. And sometimes, we can do things to bridge the gap. Like in an affirmation, we could use the word becoming. I am becoming better with money each day, or I am getting fitter and healthier each day. So these are my favorite tools. These are affirmations, visualizations, but all told, it is visualizing. Now, myself and Corrie is a great visualizer. Corrie is so good at holding her energy and her thoughts in place and visualizing what she wants. I personally, if I just sit and start thinking about loads of other things, and my direction and where my focus goes. So I have to listen to it or have it written down. But we are all different, but there is all ways that you can do these things that will work for you. So let's do some cards for the coming week. What dates are we talking about this time? We are 8th to the 14th of June. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know we had the no card last week. We've got the yes card this week. And the energy for the week feels rushed, actually. It feels like we need to get on. Come on, get on. We need to get things going. We need to get on with things. No more procrastination. We're starting the week with the support card, a lovely reminder. There we go. The angels are tickling my nose as well. That the angels are always with you. And so is spirit with me right now. I can feel my voice changing. But angels are always with us, and our angels are just an ask away. And it is time that we started asking for more help. So whatever's going on for you in this week, make sure you're asking for the help that you need. Lean on your angels, because on Tuesday, you've got a decision. You've had a decision for a while. It's been on the cards for a while, but now you get into the crux of it and you need to make a decision. So it might be that you need to take yourself into nature and follow what feels right, but really trust your intuition. As the angels say, there are no wrong decisions in life. You either get what you think you're going to get, or you get what you need in terms of lessons and learnings. Wednesday is the forgiving card. Who do you need to forgive? And this might be a journaling session that you want to do. Is it that you need to forgive someone else? Is it that you need to forgive yourself? Where have you been dropping the ball a bit in terms of your self-care and looking after you and your self-development? Because I feel like you need to forgive yourself. Oh, we had the abundance last week. We've got the manifesting this week. Top trumps in terms of my cards. These are great cards. Manifesting card, this is a reminder that you are a powerful manifester. So get your affirmations and visualizations in order so you can start calling in what it is that you want. It is all there for you. It's all there for the taking. And it is confirmed with Friday's yes card. Yes, yes, yes. Say yes to opportunities that are going to lead you to other things that you really want to be doing. Saturday, it's time that you absolutely got on with it. I said it felt rushed this week, and this is it. It's like, come on, do not hold back. Keep on going. I feel like you need to get everything in order. Get your eyes. What is it? Eyes crossed. No, your T's crossed, your I's dotted. I don't know what the saying is, but it feels like you need to get everything in order. And on Sunday, it is the truth. And this feels like you being true to yourself and true to your desires. Don't let anyone distract you. You can have whatever you want. It is for you to decide and for you to make it happen with your affirmations and visualizations. So if you're not already checking out the show notes, go and do that. Have a look. Come and join us in Spiritual Versity if you're not in. Try out doing the subliminals. Let me know what you think about the new ones. And the doors may well be open for Abundance Club. If they're not, get them down on the wait list so you can come and join us and learn about doing a proper practice every day, because this is how we manifest. That's it. I will see you next time. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and got value from it. If so, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with your friends. It really does help in more ways than you realise. You can find out more good stuff between episodes. Just search The Angel Mystic on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You'll find me there. And I would love to connect with you more over in my free group on Facebook. Check out all the links in the show notes.